What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trinidad MMA back again with another prediction video, man. Happy New Year. 2020 is over. All the bad stuff from 2020 is still trickling its way into 2021, but things are getting better here in the US. There's vaccines coming out. I don't want to talk about COVID too much. It's been because you hear it everywhere. I don't want to, spread it over here on my channel. But 2020 was a great year for the UFC. Amazing year for the UFC. First sport to come back. And they started off with a bang. That Tony versus Justin Gaethje fight was, dude, I will never forget that fight because, we're in the pandemic, no sports to watch. Dude, the UFC started off that year with a banger. Henry Cejudo versus Dominic Cruz. Henry Cejudo he's cringy. That's his whole act and stuff, but don't let that shit fool you. That motherfucker is a beast. And they had Francis Ngannou on that card, man. The UFC just came back with a bang, and I just want to thank the UFC for keeping me sane throughout this entire pandemic with no other sports to watch, no other sports that I really care about, although I'm wearing a Patriots shirt. I'm just wearing it because I live in New England, and, I rep where I'm from. I'm from Connecticut, so whatever. Let's hop right into this prediction. So, as you know, we're going over Calvin Kattar versus Max Holloway. This is a UFC fight night, which will take place January 16th. Cannot wait. The winner of this fight will definitely fight for the title next, although we all know Max is the uncrowned champ. Let me just go into that rabbit hole while we're here, man, because what the fuck? Who here thinks that Max lost that second fight with Volkanovski? If you think Max lost that second fight with Volkanovski, leave a comment below so everybody could go ham at you and just tear you into pieces, because we all know, we all saw that shit. I know people say you gotta beat the champ to beat a champ, but dude, you dropped the champ twice. The other rounds were close. It wasn't like Volkanovski was beating Max, and they still give it to Volkanovski. That was the biggest robbery I've ever seen in UFC history. Calvin Kattar is a bad boy though. Like, don't sleep on Calvin Kattar. He's 32 years old, but he's in his prime. He's 22-4. He's coming off two great wins. That fight against Jeremy Stephens to open up the first card of the pandemic, and he came out there and just landed that nice elbow on Jeremy Stephens and put his ass to sleep. He's a boxer. He's a great boxer. He throws kicks here and there, but it's not like you have to worry about him head kicking you and putting you to sleep or anything. He's basically a boxer, a great boxer with power and precision. He knows how to slip and rip. He got good movement, good footwork. Calvin Kattar's game, and Max better not be sleeping on him. Even Calvin Kattar said it. He said, you better take this shit seriously because I'm coming out there with a vengeance. I'm coming out there, not with a vengeance, I'm coming out there to, whoop ass. Whoever wins this fight gets the next title shot. So Calvin Kattar's taking this very seriously. He's coming out there very game. But how can I not pick Max? How can we not pick Max, right? Like, Max, like I said, beating everybody in the featherweight division. Max has more tools. That's what it all comes down to. Who has more tools in the toolbox? And who has more experience? And who knows how to use them better? And Max does. Max footwork, his head movement. They call him the Lomachenko of the featherweight division. I understand, He does get hit a lot. He gets hits way more than Lomachenko, but you hit him, he'll dish out three. Max is that type of fighter. His cardio, his pace. He kind of fights like he has the Nick and Nate Diaz, style in terms of he'll pepper you, and pressure you for 3 rounds. And then in the 4th or 5th round, he'll come in there and dig them in. He's that type of fighter. He has great cardio, great footwork, great head movement. Max is a fucking beast. He submitted a lot of guys too. He's good on the ground too, guys. It's not like he's just a kickboxer. He's good on the ground too, man. 29 years old. He's achieved so much already, man. And like Max, I feel Max is more motivated than ever, He had that controversial loss against Alexander, but he recently came out and said, the people know I won, so I'm good with it. As long as the people know who really won that fight, the people know I am the champ, so he's all good with it. And like, I'm proud of him, man. He did his thing. I'm not sleeping on Calvin Kattar. Anything could happen, though. Calvin Kattar's game, he's hungry. Anything could happen. He could hit him with that one shot and put his ass to sleep, but I don't see that happening. Max is too experienced. Like I said, the guy was on an 11-fight win streak. He beat Jose Aldo twice. Jose Aldo's a motherfucker. Look at Jose Aldo still out here winning fights and doing his thing in the bantamweight division. He's beating everybody. School Brian Ortega. Look at Brian Ortega now. Of course, Brian Ortega like reinvents his like stand-up and everything, but Brian Ortega used to just strangle motherfuckers to death. You know, he's beating Brian Ortega. He's beating Frankie Edgar. Frankie Edgar is tough as fuck. Great wrestling. He beat a young Yair, you know. Max school Frankie. And I see Max winning this anywhere the fights go. Anywhere the fight goes. And the amount of tools he has, it's unbelievable, man. Like, he's fought fighters like this before already. So I just see Max winning this one. If I had to bet the house on it, I'll put all my money on Max. And let me know what you guys think, man. I know you guys are probably going to be in the comments, he's a Max Holloway nut hugger, but I'm just speaking my facts, man. Max is a beast. Yeah, but yeah, guys, that's my thoughts. That's my predictions on this fight on UFC Fight Night, which is going to take place January 16th. Don't miss it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what you think, what your thoughts are, what your predictions are too on the fight. I want to communicate with you guys and be, in tune with you guys. And make sure to follow me on Instagram at KyleM_blessed. Yes, I got that from Max Holloway. But it is what it is, guys. I hope 2021 is nothing like 2020 in terms of the whole pandemic and shit. I would love to actually go to some of these fights and sit down and watch them. Up next we have freaking Kattar and Dustin. Stay tuned for that one. I'm gonna do a real big in-depth prediction video on that one. On that card also, they just added Michael Chandler, we all know who Michael Chandler is, a new Bellator guy, versus Dan Hooker. That's gonna be a great one too. So stay tuned for that one, guys. It's your boy Trinidad MMA, and I'm